Hello everyone, I am the Darkest Knight. Before we get started into this video, I am asking if anyone could be my editor. I'm not gonna pay you or anything, but it'd be easier to make videos and it'd be really helpful. And if you're one of my friends, just text me. But if you're not, put it in the comment. If I don't know you personally, just put your information in the comments, and I can email. We can email you and talk about it. All right. So this video is about the child from The Mandalorian. All right, let's go into it. All right, first, I'm going to issue a spoiler warning here because spoilers for The Mandalorian Season 1 and 2 and just other Star Wars media. All right, so we now know that the child, or Baby Yoda, as people who are not familiar with Star Wars as much as a lot of people are, um, his name is Grogu. So we know that from episode 5 of The Mandalorian, Season 2. And so Disney is gonna throw a fit whenever they realize that they have to change all the marketing to not the child but Grogu. Well, actually, I don't know because no, they're not gonna be upset because they're just like, oh, more money for us, and that's all Disney wants. As George Lucas called them, Disney is the white slavers of cinema. Okay, so first I want to go over the history of Grogu and how he came to be. All right, so during Order 66, Grogu was at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. For people who don't know what Order 66 is, Order 66 was whenever Emperor Palpatine, or Chancellor Palpatine at the time, commanded all of the clone troopers to kill the Jedi because apparently they committed treason. And here you see Commander Cody on Utapau getting the commands from the Emperor. All right, so Grogu was on the Jedi Temple on Coruscant during Order 66, and here I found this picture on Google. Just they edited the child in there hiding whenever the infamous scene where Anakin kills all the younglings. Um, so he was there at the time, and it says that he was trained by many Jedi Masters. And fun fact, he was actually 50 years old, about the same. He was born around the same time as Anakin Skywalker. Um, so yes, Grogu was there at the Jedi Temple during the Jedi Purge, and so it says that somebody rescued him. Ahsoka says that in Episode 5 of Mandalorian, and Ahsoka says that somebody rescued him from the temple, but then he was captured again by a criminal empire, not a criminal empire, a criminal petition, um, or group of criminals. I can't remember the name. And so I think that it could be Joe Costa knew that who was the Jedi Temple librarian. You saw her in Attack of the Clones. I think that she could have taken Grogu to safety and trained him at the school, where eventually she would die after Revenge of the Sith. She would survive Order 66, but die whenever Darth Vader was at the Jedi Temple library, and she tried to sneak back and take some of the books back, but Darth Vader was there to stop her, and he killed her. And here you see in one of the comics, Joe Castanu's school. It was a remote. I was on a remote planet after Order 66 and the Empire started. All right, second option. It could be. Well, there are many options, but this is like the two likely theories. So I think that Mace Windu could have taken Grogu and hit him because um, it says that not a lot of Jedi knew about him, and Mace Windu was one of the Jedi high up there with Master Yoda. And I know you might be thinking, "Oh yeah, but Yoda's dead. I mean, Mace Windu's dead." No. Well, yes, he. For what we know, he is dead, but he could not. He could be still alive. Still be alive. And so you see here, whenever Emperor pushes, electrocutes Mace Windu out the window after Anakin cuts his arm off. The reason that he could have survived the fall is because Jedi are known in the Clone Wars to survive great falls. Like if you see, let's think of an example. Whenever Qui Gon and Obi-Wan jump will jump off a ledge in the Trade Federation base above Naboo. It's a big fall, and they survived that. But I think it would be way too much fan service to bring back Mace Windu, but I would still like it. Okay, now first, before we go any further, I'm gonna explain how Palpatine and Grogu are connected, or could be connected. Alright, so as we all know, Emperor Palpatine supposedly died during the attack of the second Death Star. Whenever in Return of the Jedi, whenever Darth Vader threw him down the reactor shaft, and there he is right here. See him, little Palps. Yes, so he supposedly died, but what actually happened was that he transferred his life essence to Exegol. Exegol was the planet he was on during Episode 9. There you see his weird-looking zombie form. That was actually a clone of his body that could hold his life essence. So what actually happened? He transferred his life essence on Exegol because he knew that Vader would try to kill him, and if Vader were to succeed, succeed on getting rid of him or thinking he was dead, he could just transfer his life essence at the last second and call to the Force, and he would be fine, even though he was badly scarred and very hurt. All right, so I know I made this meme, but midichlorians, most Star Wars fans are like, oh god, no, why this stuff? But they actually could play an important part of The Mandalorian. Well, they kind of already do. All right, so the Moff Gideon says that the baby's M count, well, he refers to the baby, but it's Grogu. The baby's M count is too low for the vessel to survive. M count means midichlorian count. So, and the baby is too small, so it doesn't have as many midichlorians. But midichlorians increase over the years as a Jedi. I mean, as you train in the Force. All right, so here you see on the Imperial Refinery, you can see this little thing in a tank. It looks like, and I think it could be Emperor Palpatine. It has the same shaped head and the same little face, but it's really hard to tell. It looks like a clone that was a clone that did not work. You can kind of see this thing coming out of his head, and he's very skinny, and it looks like his arms are just taped together. This one doesn't have an arm, and this might be his leg. Yeah. I don't know. We'll just have to figure that out. All right, and so the child could be midichlorians could be used to help bring back Emperor Palpatine. All right, so Ahsoka is introduced in Episode 5, Season 2 in The Mandalorian. You can see her in that episode, and she tells the audience, well, mainly the audience, but Din Djarin, or the Mandalorian, that his name is Grogu and everything about him living in the Jedi Temple and all that. But she says she cannot train him because his attachment to the Mandalorian is way too strong. We know that because of Anakin and Padme's attachment toward Anakin to the dark side. Yes, so Grogu does use the Force, but when he listens to Ahsoka wants him to do it, but he doesn't do anything. Well, he gives up. But whenever the Mandalorian tells him to do it, he does it. And Ahsoka's like, oh, the attachments are forbidden. He's too attached to you. And we all know what happened there. And now Anakin looks like a burnt hot dog. All right, before the video ends, yes, I know people are going to call me out oh, Mason, using PowerPoint. I'm like, yeah, I don't know how to edit videos. I'm terrible at that. But you guys know what to do. Just contact me, and I will talk to you about that. And I could possibly pay you. I'm not sure. If you're one of my friends, I could pay you. But if you're not anybody I know personally, probably not. But all right, so thank you guys for watching the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I know I'm acting like a greedy YouTuber, but subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a like, comment. We can talk about stuff in the comments. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it's a different type of video, but look for the next week for a Batman movie analyzation. And I will be starting with Batman 1989. All right, thank you guys for watching this video.